Hi, this is Ujjwal Kumar Sen and you are watching Ujjwal Kumar Sen YouTube channel. I am starting a new series of general science MCQs. Those questions already asked in different competitive examination like SSC JE, RRB JE and UPSC SSC CGL. After combining all those equations, I am going to share with you questions as well as answers. That's why you will get little bit concept as well as the answer of the question. This will help you to prepare yourself for the competitive examination, as well as it will help you to enhance your score in the examination. So let's get started from the first question. So basically this course, these MCQs are for all the examination, right? So here you go, you can see right now in front of your screen. The first question is here. So what is saying that which of the following is not man-made ecosystem? Which one is the following? Which of the following is not man-made ecosystem? So look at the option home aquarium. So we have created or we create such ecosystem, right? Home aquarium. Next, botanical gardens also we create. And the next one is orchards, also we create this one. That means there is only one thing remaining, that is what? Grassland. This is not a man-made, this is a natural one. Got it? So this is answer for this question is what? A. Now let's come to few information about grassland. That's why it will help you if they will ask question nearby to this topic in the examination. So what is grassland? Basically areas where the vegetation is dominated by grasses. Second, climate condition required. What type of climate condition we needed for grassland? First, grasslands often occur in areas where annual precipitation in between 600 to 1500 mm. That means there should be rainfall should be it's like rainfall should be from 600 to 1500 mm. Now next one is what? Average mean actual temperature ranges. What should be? minus 5 degrees centigrade to 20 degrees centigrade. That means if you go to almost any places in India, you are not going to get such a climate condition except a few places, just like Himachal Pradesh in the upper hill area, Kashmir also, right? If you wanted to get that temperature range, if you will go to Darjeeling side, you can get that type of temperature ranges. But yes, this is also true. Much colder region also we can, in a much colder region also we can get the grassland condition. That is what? minus 20 degrees centigrade also we have seen this kind of condition. Now let's come to the point, question number 2. What is this saying? Cinnabar is ore of which of the following, right? So we have to look at the option magnesium, aluminium, mercury and iron. So let's go for the explanation. That's why you'll understand what is it is exactly talking about. So it is talking about, it is one of the important ore of mercury. So the answer would be what? Mercury, right? Now next, it is toxic in nature. So mercury is nature is what? Toxic. Mercury sulfide with chemical composition. What is the chemical composition of this? It is saying HGS, mercury sulfide. It is used for ornaments and jewelry. So we use this for jewelry and ornaments. Why I'm telling the reason? Because of its color. Its color is like reddish type. That's why they can use, we can use this in ornaments as well as in jewelry. Now let's come to the question number 3. It is one of the simplest question. If you have even little basic knowledge about current and electricity, you can easily solve this question. So what is saying, which of the following term does not present electrical power in circuit? Does not present electrical power in circuit. So here we have got the 4 options, right? VI first, second IR, third IR is square and fourth V square R, right? So correct answer is what? VI, because there is a formula for power, for finding out power, that is what? P is equal to VI. So P is equal to VI. Here P is what? Power. Its unit to be what? Watt. And V is voltage and I is what? Current. So the unit of power is what? Watt, as you can see on the screen as well. Now let me share with you an information. Like this video, share with your friend, and I'm going to create lot of videos in English also, because there are many of you requested me to create such videos. And of course, one thing, click on the subscribe button as well as press on the bell icon for getting regular notification of my videos. So guys, let's move on to the question number 4. Antibiotics are useful for which type of infection? Well, whenever I got this antibiotic word, one thing is going on my mind. What is that? Actually, I got viral fever just a couple of weeks ago, right? So I went to doctor after getting some medicine from the pharmacist. The pharmacist given me some antibiotic as well as some medicine for viral fever. So doctor said to me, don't use antibiotic when you have viral fever, most of the time. So what is the meaning of this? Viral fever means what? It is talking about virus, right? So whenever you got fever because of virus, so you must not use antibiotic. So what you should use? You should use the viral fever medicine. Doctor usually prescribe levocetirizine, right? So antibiotics are used for treating or prevention of bacteria. So whenever you got fever because of bacteria, antibiotic is must. That's why we should not consume any antibiotic, right? You should consult first to the doctor during viral infection because that is caused by virus. So this is the information you should know. Now let's come to question number 5. What it is talking about, which gas is major contributor to greenhouse effect? So greenhouse effect is one of the important topic in earlier days we have studied. So here are the options. So after looking at the option, you can say that it's carbon dioxide. Of course, the answer is carbon dioxide itself. So answer for this question is what? Carbon dioxide. Its chemical name is CO2. Now CFC, that is what? Chlorofluorocarbon. So what is this? Basically this is a type of refrigerant. There are many types of refrigerant. In earlier days we use chlorofluorocarbon as a refrigerant in our refrigerator, domestic refrigerator as well, right? If you have any old refrigerator, then maybe you are using CFC, that is what? Chlorofluorocarbon. But nowadays we are not using this because of ozone depletion, and because it is having chlorine, that's why it is having capability to deplete ozone layer. That's why we are not using these days. We are using these days the refrigerant, that is what? R134A. That is one of the eco-friendly refrigerant because it is not having any chlorine atom. That means it is having 0 chlorine atom. Now let's come to the point. Next question, what is that? Question number 6. So what this question is saying? Let's talk about this. This question is from biology, right? How many number of chambers are there in human heart? How many number of chambers are there in human heart? So there are, if you have knowledge about it, then you can say, otherwise you cannot guess about it. So there are 4 chambers in human heart. And what I'm talking about, that human heart generally present on the left side of human being, but we also, we got some exceptional cases. Human heart also present in the right side also, but most of the human beings having human heart on the left side. Now let's come to the point, that is what? 7th number question. Which is a water soluble vitamin? Vitamin A, vitamin K, vitamin C and vitamin D. So let me tell you from this question, maybe you are going to get at least one question from vitamin in the examination. So what you have to remember, what you have to study in this case, what are vitamins, what are disease causes because of vitamins, and a few more properties about vitamins you must study. If you are preparing for any competitive examination, if questions will come from vitamins, will come from biology, then this is one of the most important topic, that is what? Vitamin. So the answer for this question is what? Vitamin C, which is soluble in water. Now let's come to the point, that is what? Question number 8. This is also important question, let me tell you frankly. So in modern periodic table, metals, metalloids and non-metals are found in which block? So for this you must understand the modern periodic table of chemistry? There are many blocks, P blocks, F block, D block, S block. So the answer for this question is what? P block. Why? Because P block elements having all these metals, metalloids and non-metals. Now when we talk about metal, we easily understand this. What is metal? It is a good conductor of heat, good conductor of electricity. Non-metals generally bad conductor of heat, bad conductor of electricity, except graphite. A good conductor, graphite is a good conductor of electricity, but that is a non-metal. So if you're talking about periodic table, all elements, we are having all these elements, right? So we can say that what happened to this. Okay, just let me move on. Okay, got it. Now, so what exactly are you talking about? Yeah, metal examples are aluminum, tin, lead and indium. Non-metals, carbon, nitrogen, hydrogen and oxygen. Metalloids, what is metalloids? It's a semi-metal, right? It is semi-metal. We use just like silicon, germanium, antimony, polonium, boron. You must have heard about semiconductor. It's like that. So silicon is one of the semiconductor, right? So it is known as semi-metal. Now let's come to the point, that is what next question. Next question is here in front of you. So which of the following is not responsible for water shortage? Now whenever you are getting question, this type of question, focus properly on the question. You don't need to have special knowledge. If you are having basic knowledge, even then you can able to answer this type of question. So rapid growth of industries, increasing population, forestation, mismanagement of water resources. Now generally what students do mistake, they just skip this little word, that is what? Not. They are not asking about which of the following is responsible, they are talking about is not. So what is the meaning of forestation? Planting trees. So planting trees cannot be the reason for water shortage, right? Because it will improve rain. So the answer would be what? C. Option C is the correct answer. Even in the reason it is written here that this is not responsible for water shortage, right? Other options are responsible. Now let's come to the question, that is what? Question number 10th. What is that? Which of the following is not positively charged? So that means they're talking about negatively charged. So among all these protons, alpha particle, only electron is negatively charged. That's why whenever you will see that electron, and you will see on the top side, little bit upper side, you will see there is a minus sign. Why? Because this is a negatively charged. If it is having positive, then that is not an electron, right? Okay, now let's move to the 11th number question. What it is saying, which of the following is not present in mature stomata? So mature, answer is what? Let me tell you, plasmodesma. And let's talk about what is stomata and what is mature stomata. We should know in order to understand this. So let's understand this. Plasmodesma, it is not present in mature stomata. Now mature, what is the meaning of mature stomata? Means development of stomata stop. That means the stomata will not develop whenever we got mature stomata condition. What is stomata? Stomata are cell structures in the epidermis of tree leaves. So we are talking about trees, right? And needles. It is having important role to play, that is control of carbon dioxide, water and plants and the atmosphere. Now let's move on to the next part, that is also important to understand, that is what? Stomata occur in vascular plants. So what type of plants are there? Vascular plant, where stomata occurs. Vascular plants include lower vascular plants, such as this example you must remember, because example plays most important role. You must remember the examples in order to solve, in order to mark the right answer, right? Now 12th number question, which of the following mirror size of image formed is always equal to size of object? Always remember, whenever you are reading question, always focus, don't confuse, always focus. So it is all the main important key points of this question is what? Always. So answer would be what? Plane mirror, because plane mirror always give us equal size of an object, right? So the answer will be what? Plane mirror. Now let's talk about convex and concave mirror. There are other mirrors also, convex, concave. So total also produces actual size of images, but there is condition for that. Of course there is condition for that, you must remember this. Now let's come to the 13th number question. Which one of the following cause for a rise of hypermetropia? Hypermetropia, it is one of the disease, right? So for this, let me tell you the answer. That is what? Focal length of the lens is too long, and we need to understand in depth about this. So what is it? Hypermetropia, other name is what? Long sightedness. It is a common eye condition. So this is a basically eye disease in which nearby objects appear blurred. That means if you are looking at something which is something nearby you, which will appear blurred, but whenever you will see object little bit beyond, you can see the object clearly. So this is the word hypermetropia. Other name is what? Long sightedness, right? I hope you got the point. I hope you are enjoying, right? If you are enjoying, let me know through comments, and please share the video and like. This is very important, right? This is very important. Okay, let me share with the question. This is also important. Mass of a hydrogen atom is how many times the mass of an electron, right? If you know what is the mass of hydrogen atom and what is the mass of electron, then easily you can understand, you can find out the answer of this question, right? So here you go. Mass of electron is here, and mass of hydrogen atomic mass is here. Now ratio, what we are getting after doing ratio hydrogen by electron mass, what we are getting basically 1833. That means 1833. So option for this question would be what? A. Option A is the correct answer for this. Okay, so let's talk about question number 15. So what we have given in this question? A positively charged particle projected towards west is deflected towards north by a magnetic field, right? What is the direction of magnetic field? So whenever they are talking about direction of magnetic field, direction of motion, direction of electric current, right? In this case especially, there are two methods. One is what? Fleming's right hand rule. Another one is what? Fleming's left hand rule. So in this case we have to use Fleming's left hand rule. So what is the meaning of this? We have to use this left hand in order to find out direction. If it is, this one is what? This one is, it is talking about current. Its direction is what? Positively charged particle deflect towards north magnetic field. Then what will happen in this case? So in this case, what will happen in case of this? If we say north side, it is going north side. So this, let's say this is west side. So this one will be what? North side. So this will be what? Upward side. So magnetic field will go what? Upward side. That means upside. It will go upside. Got it? So here we are using what? Fleming's left hand rule. So for this type of question, you need to understand first the basic concept. Otherwise, you need to remember. If they will ask similar type of question, then you can easily answer. Otherwise, you need to learn what is Fleming's left hand rule and what is Fleming's right hand rule. Right? Now let's move on to the next question. That is what? Question number 16. Word is saying, which of the following is not a major problem in development of resources? If you wanted to develop resources, then which of the following is not the major problem? So there are many options. So whenever we got this type of question, we need to use common sense. So here you go. Depletion of resources for satisfying the greed of few individuals, it will create major problems. Accumulation of resources in few hands, of course, it will create major problems. Discriminate exploitation and equitable distribution of resources. So definitely the option D is the most accurate answer according to me. Let's see the answer, what is talking about. Yes, option D is the correct answer because it is not a major problem. Yes, of course it will create some problem, but it is not a major problem. Now let's talk about what? Question number 17. What it is saying, let's first understand the question, right? So air enters the body of cockroaches through. So there are many types of living beings present on the earth. They are taking breath in different ways. We are taking breath, from through our lungs, right? And what about cockroach? Cockroach take breaths from what? Spiracles, right? Option A is the correct answer. Let's learn something more. Cockroaches do not have windpipe like we do have windpipe. That means we do have windpipe, right? So breath through their spirals, and there are valves they have along their body. That means these spirals they are having on their body, along their body. They don't have only one place, they are having along the body. So I mean their structure is quite different, right? You can understand this from the definition itself. Now question number 18, what is saying? Which of the following gas is the second most abundant gas by volume in the atmosphere? Before going to tell you option, let me ask you similar question. I mean just come to here, right? Just come to the question. Where is the question? Yeah, the question is here. So if we are talking about in the place of fish, we'll put fish in the place of cockroaches. Air enters the body of fish through what? What would be the answer for this question? I want you to answer in the comment section. I want you to answer which one would be the answer, right? Why I am asking you this question at this point? Because I wanted to see how many students are watching these videos till the end. This is my main motto. I wanted to make you understand each and everything. I wanted to make you go through each and every question. That's why you will do much better in the examination, right? Now let's move on to the question. That is what 18th number question. Ozone, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide. Now for answering this question, let me tell you, ozone is not it's not a gas, basically it's a layer. Ozone layer is present in the stratosphere. There are many types of layer: ionosphere, lithosphere, stratosphere, right? So ozone layer is present in the stratosphere. Let's talk about more. Gas percentage in the atmosphere: nitrogen having maximum percentage, then oxygen. It is talking about what? It is talking about second. It is talking about what? Second. So option is what? B is the correct answer. Now third, argon 0.93%, carbon dioxide 0.041%. Ozone, it is a layer present in the atmosphere which is above 20 to 30 kilometers from the earth's surface. Its layer varies seasonally as well as geographically. That means, what is meant to say geographically? Means the ozone layer may be got thicker upper side of India. It may change. Even I'm sitting here, its upper side may have thicker ozone layer, and where you are sitting may have different layer of ozone layer in your place. So this is the meaning of that. It is varies from geographically also, right? Seasonally means rainy season, winter season, it may differ. Now let's come to the 19th number question. Which of the following affects the resistance of the wire? One is what? Resistivity, length of wire, area of cross section of the wire, all of the above. The answer is what? All of the above. Maybe you are thinking why? Let me give you an explanation regarding this. So here you go. All of the above. Why? We need to understand this. Why? For understanding this, we need to learn the formula. That is what? Resistance R is equal to rho L by A. What is R? R is resistance. Rho is what? Resistivity. L is what? Length. A is what? Area of cross section. What is the meaning of cross section? Let me share with you. Suppose that I have a pen, right? I'm talking about this. Suppose that this is a wire. So what would be area of cross section? This is the what? Area of cross section it is talking about. This is what? Area of cross section, right? So these factors, on these factors, resistivity is dependent. That means option D is the correct answer for this question. Now let's come to the question number 20th. In which mirror image formed is virtual, erect, point sized? The answer is what? Convex mirror, right? Convex mirror. Concave mirror, we got real images too. So the image formation for this case what? Convex mirror, right? And it is also important to understand image formation is depend on where we are putting that object. There are many cases in case of convex mirror as well as concave mirror. If you will go to lens, there are few lenses also, concave lens and convex lens. then double concave lens, double convex lens, plano convex lens, plano concave lens. There are many lenses also there, but you don't need to study these things in depth. Whatever we have syllabus in the 10th class, you need to study that thing only. Now let's come to the question that is 21st. That is what? Which of the following diseases is caused by deficiency of vitamin E? In the beginning I told you vitamin questions are very important. I have seen most of the time question they have asked in different competitive examination from vitamin. So you must have must have knowledge about vitamins. So there are many options, but answer is what? Night blindness is the disease caused because of deficiency of vitamin. This is a first sign, basically first sign, you can say that. Now let's come to the question that is what? Which of the following is slack lime? Which of the following is slack lime? Options are here, but I don't want to remember. I want you to learn the concept, learn the content, what probably will be helpful for you to solve few other questions, right, or related questions. So here you go. Slack lime are having other names like hydrated lime, caustic lime, builder's lime, and pickling lime. This one is little bit mistake here. This will be called, it's not like calcium, you can say. Calcium is not like that. So calcium hydroxide is an organic compound. Is the chemical property is what? CaOH2. So answer will be what? Let me go to the upper side. Option D is the correct answer, right? Now few more things you need to learn. It is colorless crystal white powder. It is produced when quicklime is mixed or slacked with water, right? So we understand what is the color of this, how it is produced, what is the chemical formula of this, and what are other names of this. So beside this question we learn all these things. Now most important thing, I will tell you even at the end of the video what you need to do in order to have better preparation. So which of the following disease is generally caused by viruses? So options are here: cholera, dengue fever, typhoid, breathing problem. So answer is what? Dengue fever. It is caused by virus and it is known as breakbone fever. It's not fever, it's fever, FEV here. So breakbone fever, it is caused by what? Breakbone fever. Now let's come to the next question. What? Which of the following is an example of unicellular organism? What is the meaning of unicellular? Means it is having only single single cell. Unicellular means single cell, right? So options are amoeba, paramecium, and iguana. So option D is the correct answer because all these are unicellular. I will share with you much more things, right? So paramecium is the unicellular, iguana is unicellular, as well as eukaryotes. Amoeba is also known as amoeboid, and eukaryotes, it is a type of cell unicellular organism which has ability to alter its shape primarily by extending and retracting pseudopods. So it can contract itself. That is what amoeba. You understand this? This is eukaryotes. Euglena is also eukaryotes. Now important point we need to remember, that is what bacteria and archaea are prokaryotes, but other living organisms are eukaryotes. So whenever you will understand what you will learn about plant cells, you will also come to know eukaryotic cell and prokaryotic cell. Also there are two most important cells are there. Those are meiosis and meiosis. These are also important in case of biology. Now let's come to the last question of this session. So oil spills is seen in which ecosystem? Forest ecosystem, desert ecosystem, grassland ecosystem, and marine ecosystem. So the answer is what? Marine ecosystem. Why? Let's learn. Oil spills is also known as marine oil spills. That doesn't mean it will not happen on the land. It can also happen, but chances are very less. It is release, oil spill is release, oil is release of a liquid petroleum hydrocarbon into water, we can say into the environment, especially for the marine ecosystem due to human activity, and it is a form of pollution. So it causes harmful to the animals or living things living in you can say that in marine. So it is harmful for them, right? Yeah, I was talking about how you should prepare. Guys, what I am sharing with you, these questions already asked in examination, different examination. So if you will go through this examination and these questions, you will come to know what type of questions they are asking in the examination. Even you are learning much more. So what I am teaching you, try to write down on your notebook, right? It will help you to enhance your knowledge and even to do first revision. So guys, I hope you got some important definitions, and I will share more videos with you like this one in English only, because I know there are many students those don't understand English, that's why. So guys, thanks for watching. Thank you very much. Like the video, share with your friends. It will motivate me to create more videos for you guys. And of course, what do you think about these videos? Say, tell me in comment. Subscribe to the channel, don't forget about it. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.